or false? Don Diego de Vargas, he took the Pecos chief Daye's gun, shield, spurs, cloak, and mule before he went with the Taos chief Pacheco. True or false? Don Diego de Vargas took the Pecos chief Daye's gun, his gun, shield, spurs, cloak, and mule before he went off with the Taos chief Pacheco. Day 1. This is June 30th, 1694. Vargas and his Entrada leave Santa Fe, kills 11 Cuya Mungue Pueblo natives, and then they go to sleep. Day 2. The Vargas Entrada passes through the San Lazaro and the San Cristobal Pueblos. They don't mention stealing them whatsoever, so I think they killed 11 Cuyamungue Pueblo natives. They go through San Lazaro, they go through San Cristobal, then they camp at the Canada, the old Moringa Hacienda. Day 3, the Vargas Entrada goes to the Piqueras Pueblo, and the Piqueras had abandoned their Pueblo. Vargas was mad, but not that mad, because he's like, gosh, he wanted to win the Piqueras over, so he ordered his men to not steal their corn, to not knock their walls down. He wanted to win the Piqueras over to his side and let them pay whatever taxes and corn cobs that they wanted to at a later date. Day 4, the Vargas Entrada reaches Taos, New Mexico, the Taos Pueblo, the heartland of the Pope Rebellion of 1680. Don Diego de Vargas, he sees some Apaches, Del Hacho from the Rio, Colorado. And then that's the day that Don Juan Daye goes to spend the night with Governor Pacheco, the Taos Pueblo, without a gun, spurs, shield, cloak, or mule. Because Vargas took those things away from Daye. Don Diego de Vargas, you're going to tell me you liked Don Juan Daye? Don Juan Daye, he's from the Pecos Pueblo, so he's a Native American who's friendly to the Spaniards, and then he's going to go talk to Pacheco for the Spaniards, but before he does, Vargas strips him of his mule, cloak, shield, spurs, and a gun. Motherfucker, you basically sent him out there naked. How's he going to negotiate jack shit? If anything bad did happen to Daye, it's because of Vargas. Day number 5. July 4th, 1694, you have 100 Spaniards are ordered to take Taos Pueblo because Don Juan Daye does not return by 1 p.m., which was the agreement. And so with a crowbar and 100 Spaniards, Vargas and company, they start stealing the corn cobs from Taos Pueblo. So they skipped over, they killed the Cuyamungue Pueblo natives. I didn't hear about them stealing. Didn't sound like they stole anything from San Lazaro or San Cristobal. They didn't kill nobody, I guess at those Pueblos. I guess they didn't kill nobody at Taos Pueblo, at least not yet. So now you got the Spaniards stealing all this corn from the Puebloan people of Taos. Now, day 6, July 5th, 1694, Monday, still stealing corn. They're shucking it. It's taking forever, actually. They got to get the carts and wheel it over here, and then they're losing a whole bunch. Then they do some recon by moonlight, and then the Taos natives and the Apache Del Hacho, they follow Dave Vargas in the mountains with smoke signals. So he stole some corn, and they got, the Taos natives and the Apache Del Hacho. Apparently, he feels like they're everywhere, which I feel like just one, little campfire there, and maybe 2, 3, how many did it take for him to be like, oh my God, we're surrounded? Day number 7, realizing that going back the Piqueras Trail to Santa Fe was impossible, Don Diego de Vargas is going to listen to the elders about a longer, albeit safer path, a trail to the land of the Yutas, after Vargas assumes that they're friendly to the Spanish. So that's day number 7, right? So you're stealing all these corn, and then they're taking off. They're walking north. They're going the opposite direction of Santa Fe to go a longer path. And they're going to the land of the Yutas. The land of the Yutas, which is what? Costilla County, Colorado. Conejos County, Colorado. Day number 8. They leave at 1 in the morning, 2 leagues. They walk 2 leagues to Arroyo Hondo. The Spaniards could escape because of the ruggedness of the terrain, but they had got into a battle. There was 5 Native Americans who were killed, Taos, Puebloans, Apache, and then 2 were captured. And the Spaniards tortured the 2, and then they're going to kill the 2. The 2 that were captured had told Don Diego de Vargas that Chief Pacheco had 30 spies, and he had planned an ambush of 80 Native Americans against the Spanish. And then Don Diego de Vargas is going to order the Fray Alpuente and Antonio Giorgi to execute the 2 captured men. So Giorgi picks a couple Spaniards, and then they execute them. And that's day number 8. And now today, Colorado Day, day number 9. Day number 9, this is the day that you had the first European written documentation of the first European going into Costilla County, Colorado, 1694, July 8th. Thursday, and today is Thursday, but 2021, July 8th. Thursday, July 8th, 1694, the said governor and captain general arrives at the Rio de la Culebra, and on its bank in Suarilla, spends the night with his camp on the 8th day of the present month of July, the date and year. I, the said governor and captain general, called the guides platicos of this journey. They informed me that in the mountain sierras that border the Rio Colorado live the Apaches that are called the Acho, and the nations of the Yutas, the Utes, whom we were going to look for. Do not allow them in their land for which they live in this place as though cornered in. The interpreters said this is also as far as the rebel Taos, who have many spies and sentinels watch and come to hunt for the bovine cattle, the buffalo, whose dung was seen in various places and descents from this mountain range, Serrania, to the said river, and in order that the Utes whom we seek may know of our arrival in this kingdom of New Mexico and the Villa of Santa Fe, I ordered that many large smoke signals be made. I set out marching with our camp to the Rio de la Culebra, the distance being 9 long leagues. It's about 30 miles, actually. All land of extensive valleys, dilatados valleys, and many streams with groves of trees, muchos arroyos con arboledas. It is seen the buffalo graze here, ganado cebolo, because of the dung that was found. And having arrived at the Rio de la Culebra, I ordered a halt to spend the night with the camp on its bank at 6 in the evening, so that the march may be of record. I signed with the said military leaders and my Secretary of Government and War, Don Diego de Vargas, Zapata, Lux, and Ponce de Leon, Antonio Giorgi, Diego Arias de Quiras, Antonio Valverde. Before me, Alfonso Real de Aguilar, Secretary of Government and War. So there you go, and that's how the Spanish took Colorado. That's how the Spanish conquered Colorado, and that's why Colorado speaks Spanish today. So he's going to go to the Culebra, and then he's going to go to the Rio Grande, which is right here, and then he's going to hunt some buffalo, get attacked by the Utes, and then he's going to go on back to Santa Fe. Going on back to Santa Fe, Santa Fe, Santa Fe. So, more excitement. July 9th, 1694, coming up tomorrow.